Hey, it's Axel over here. This is the first episode of my guns series, gunsmithing. And this is just a little design I have. I didn't exactly design it. I kind of got inspiration from a YouTube channel named Cryptic Cricket. Sorry about that. I had low battery. But anyways, I got inspiration for it from a YouTube channel named Cryptic Cricket. And he made this little 22 Derringer build, and I thought that was really cool. And I'm not gonna hurt myself if I do this, because you probably think that I'm just like, oh, I know everything and you don't. Well, I know what I'm doing most of the time with stuff like this. Firearms, I enjoy firearms. They're just nice little things. Weapons, I guess. Guns. Those are cool. They're interesting. They have a lot of history, a lot of them. Like, I have a Mosin Nagant at my dad's house. It's from the 60s. It's an interesting little piece because it's so old. But anyways, back to the 22 Derringer. This is the design I had for it. I can't really pull it up on the screen, but it's just a little 22 Derringer, and it's supposed to be like a little pocket pistol. This by no means, no stretch of the imagination, could set off an actual bullet, but it is a pretty accurate representation of what happens. So this is the trigger, this is the hammer, and it's got a fixed firing pin so it doesn't have to hit anything, which is nice. And then there's a spring here, and this drives the entire thing, this spring. And what it does is, whenever you pull it back, it pushes up into this little shelf here and drives the hammer forward. Now, there should also be a spring here. I tried to use a rubber band, but it didn't work very well. And this you can take apart. You just can't take the hammer out right now. I don't have a screwdriver because it screws in. But you can take out the trigger at least. And as you see, I tried to use a rubber band on it to attach to this little nail here. But it didn't exactly work. But what should be happening is I should be able to just pull this back, and the trigger should be pushing into it so that it stays there, and then I have to pull the trigger in order for it to fire. And so that way also, whenever there is a spring there, it pushes like that, so you have to cock the hammer in order for the gun to be cocked. I'm just using pressure from my thumb right now to act as the spring. But it would go somewhere around here and push here, somewhere near the bottom so that it has more leverage against the top, or it would just be a spring up in here that pulls forward. But yeah, and then it's not that hard to build the rest of the gun. I have a little fake grip here, I guess, and that fits on there nicely. Of course, it's not the gun because this wouldn't be on the side. And then you have the barrel that goes on. And this was supposed to be a break action gun. I don't have anything to hold these on, so I just have to use my hands. But this was supposed to be a break action gun. So the barrel would open like that. You put your round in and then you close it. And then you would pull the hammer back and then fire the gun if it would work. It would work a lot better with more well-made parts, more well-machined. I had to use a jigsaw, like one of those hand saws, jigsaw, hand saw, whatever. But I had to use a jigsaw, a sander, and what was the other tool? A drill. Yeah, drill. Probably need a drill to make this little thing. This is really easy. It'd be a simple gun to make, a simple build, but like it's a little bit finicky, like how I just showed you. I kind of just fooled with it to try to get it to cock, but with more well-made parts and a stronger spring here, this could probably be a real gun. Oh, and if it was made out of metal, of course. But other than that, yeah. So this is episode 1 of my guns series, I guess you could say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day, I guess.